Alright, hello everyone. Today we'll be showing you how to make this dodecahedron hollow ball. It's going to be 30 pieces, and there's also a variation that has stripes on each of the pieces. Alright, so I'll be showing you how to make both of them today. So let's get right into it. So start with a piece of paper. Post-it notes work pretty well for this one. If you're using a post-it, have the sticky side facing up and horizontal. If you're using paper with color on one side, have the color facing down. Okay, have the color on the down side. Alright, so let's start by folding in half. Okay. Alright, and then unfold. And then we're going to fold quarters, and the sticky side, if you're using post-it notes, is just going to stick to the paper. Okay. Same thing with here. Okay, so fourths. Alright, if you're not using a post-it note, this will just be flapping around. That's fine. Now we're going to fold this in reverse back here like this. So now you have a long rectangle, right? Doesn't matter how you orient it. It's all the same. Put it down. Fold a triangle like this. This edge to this edge over here. And same thing. Triangle like this here. So you should have something that looks like this. Okay. Now we're going to fold a diagonal line from this point to this point. Okay. Alright. Now you should have something that looks like a boat. Okay. That's it. That's it for this one. Alright, so let's start assembling. You need 30 of these pieces. Okay. So start with 2 pieces. You're going to want these 2 creases will line up, okay, underneath. So we're going to slide this piece under in between the 2 flaps. If you used a paper that wasn't a post-it note, you're going to have 3 flaps on one side and 2 flaps on the other side. It doesn't matter which flap you insert it to if you have regular pieces of paper. So you're going to want to insert here and then line up these 2 creases. Okay. Right. Same thing. Hold this together. Kind of want it to be 3D. You're going to take this next piece, insert it, line up the creases. Very important. Okay, same thing. You can already see this is already forming, lining up to this crease. Slide this underneath and push everything together and try to minimize this hole in the middle. It should be a kind of pyramid shape. And so to continue, you just keep adding pieces on. Here. Another piece, add onto here to finish this second pyramid. Okay. Connect the first piece back into the third piece. Okay. Let's do something like this. Let's finish this pentagon here. Okay. Here, let's finish this pyramid. Underneath. Make sure the creases underneath line up together. This one's kind of tough. Okay. Let's get this one underneath here. Okay. Same thing. Slide this in, line up these 2 creases underneath. Okay. Okay. Slide under here. Okay. Alright, and then now we can finish this pentagon. Here. Okay, and then we're going to add this last piece for the pyramid. Okay, and then make sure you minimize this hole right here. Okay, right. Start with the next piece. Just start adding it on and completing more pyramids. Over here. Oops, this one slipped out. It's okay. This model is pretty easy to fold, but the assembly is on the slightly tougher side since it kind of falls apart a lot when you're just starting out. But once it's completed, it's actually pretty sturdy. Okay, so let's finish the pyramid here. Line up the creases. Okay, and we can finish up this pentagon over here. Oops, and I think that just slipped out. Let's check. It almost did. Oh, it actually did over here. Let's fix that. So as you can see, as I just said earlier, sometimes falls apart in the middle of assembly. So just be patient. Try to hold everything together. Yeah. Okay. Let's finish up this pentagon. This pyramid. So if you are building at home right now and it's slipping out a lot for you, try to always complete this pyramid before you complete a new pentagon, because the pyramids are a lot more stable, so it'll be a lot easier for you to put together. So it's right here. Okay, I don't want to attach that first. I'll attach this first since this is a lot more stable. Okay. And the same thing goes with assembling the variation. It's the exact same. All the different tricks. Same thing. Lining up the creases. Same thing. So now that we have this, we can go ahead, come back and assemble this. And I think that one just slipped out. That's alright. We'll assemble this first and go back. Okay, let's fix this. Okay. Take this next piece. This goes over here. Slide it crease to crease. Over here. Slide it together. Okay. Nice. Let's move on to. Let's do this one. Okay. Take another piece. Line up the creases, parallel, and then directly on top of each other. Let's do this pyramid first. Okay. Put it under. This one, line this one up. Slide this one under. Push the hole together. And finish this one right here. Okay. Next, take this. Slide this underneath. Okay. And slide this one underneath. And also another thing, when folding, you also want to make sure these creases are really nice and crisp. The more crisp your creases are, the better your ball is gonna hold together, and the nicer it's gonna look afterwards, as these pentagons right here are gonna be more defined and more closer to perfect pentagons. Okay, and so if you can't crease that hard with your fingers or your fingernails, you can take a pen and use this part right here and crease using that on a table. That'll create a nice crisp crease. Okay. But the only drawback is that it'll be a little harder to insert, as this angle will be a lot sharper. So just keep that in mind. Okay. So just keep putting it together, crease, line up on the top of another crease, minimize the hole, push all three pieces together. Pyramid by pyramid, pentagon by pentagon. Slowly work your way to the top. Make sure all the creases are lined underneath. That's the most important part. And make sure you're not, as you're just starting off, make sure you're not just flattening the pyramid. You want a nice 3D pyramid. Okay, looks like we're on the last 5 pieces. Okay, take this, slide this under. Right, and I'm actually going to go for the pentagon first, because we're so close to done. Okay, and then we're going to finish this pyramid here. Slide this underneath. Okay, make sure this is not pulled in. Slide this underneath. Okay, get this one underneath as well. Okay. And this one. There we go. Oh, this one slipped out. That's alright. Come back. And push it together. Under this, push it together. Alright, there we go. Next piece. Let's go over here. Let's get this pyramid done. Okay. Slide this underneath here. Okay, alright, last two. Get this piece underneath to finish this pyramid right here. Crease the crease, minimize the hole, and gently pull everything and then push everything together. Okay, right here. Finish the pentagon. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this final piece and slip it in. See if we can squeeze it underneath. There we go. Okay, nice. This is done. This pyramid is almost done right here. Okay, line up. Slide this underneath. Okay. Slide this underneath right here. Okay, and then once everything's in, make sure you don't forget any, don't like have any hanging out, or else that'll like cause the ball to be a lot less sturdy. So once you have that, make sure everything's pushed together, push out all these small holes. And yeah, that's that. And now I'll show you how to fold the variation version. I'm going to use a piece of white paper since I have no more colored paper. So this colored side, this is going to be the colored side with the pencil line. Okay, so you're going to start off with that in the back. Fold in half. Okay, fold quarters. Okay, and then now you're going to unfold one of the sides. If you're using a sticky note, just unfold the sticky side, it'll be easier. And then fold this into an eighth right here. Okay, and then refold this fourth. Okay, so now you'll have a design that looks like kind of like this over here. And fold the top back. So now we have something like this. Now we want to keep this side with the two colors facing down, and then fold your triangles. Okay, so your color is going to be here, up here, here. And same thing, triangle. And then the diagonal, same thing. Okay, from corner to corner. Okay. So that's that. So we'll get something like this. I'll just show you how to assemble this version. So same thing, right? You have two flaps here. Open up a flap, insert the slide this underneath, line up the creases. Hold it together, slide this underneath. If we can. Yes, we can. Hold it together and then get the final piece in. And the other pieces just keep adding on like we did with the orange one, the orange yellow one. And alright, here we go. Just the exact same as what we did for the yellow one. And just keep going until you finish all 30 pieces. Okay? That's how you build this dodecahedron, hollow dodecahedron origami ball of 30 pieces. Thanks for watching and see you guys later.